I know you guys like it when I give you glimpses of my world. So I thought today in this video I would show you what's going on in front of my house. So there is my little tiny house here in Hummingbird Valley in Guatemala, Mayan country. I never imagined I would end up here, but such is the flow of life. So here's the little garden down below my house. So my house is there, and this whole garden is what I get to sit and look at from my porch. Now maybe you can hear the sound of the water. That water, which is running now through these trenches, is piped from the river. And fun fact, that pipe lets out right here, up here. And what I actually, part of my daily rituals, is I will take the hose of this ice cold mountain river water and I'll bathe with it every day, which is quite nice. So that water is feeding this garden, and actually today something I did was I planted some new plants that we had, and I was so inspired by planting these new plants that, check this out. Hey Weepy! Hey Weepy! So when I went over to the farm, because I had spent the morning planting these plants, for the first time I really paid attention to what's going on in the nursery at the farm, and I picked up some new plants for my garden. And now this is really significant. This is pretty significant because this is the first time I bought plants to plant anywhere. And that's because the past, gosh, how many years? 6, 7 years, I've led a very transient lifestyle where I've been getting up and moving and searching and traveling, and I haven't had one place to live. I haven't had a rent payment because I was staying on people's couches. Hey, little bear! I was staying on people's couches. I was staying with family in order to afford this lifestyle. So when I was in Egypt, I had a psychic reading, and one of the questions I was asking, oh, what's going on over there? One of the questions I was asking the psychic is like, okay, well, what should I do next? What do I focus on next? And her response to me was, or one of the pieces of advice that she gave to me was, watch plants grow. Like, you need to get to a place where you can plant yourself and watch plants grow. And so here I am. So here I am at Karuna. There's my little house. There's my little garden. A new garden that's growing on the outside, just as a new garden is growing on the inside. So let's look at these. Look at all those coconuts. Look at these little babies. So I'm really excited to pick out the spot for these little babies, and that's also, I'll share with you last thing, an epiphany that I had during the silent meditation retreat was I realized going into it I was feeling a lot of things, frustrations, and part of it was this pattern that I've had of, okay, now that I've been here and some months have passed, there was like this sort of inner agitation of, okay, now it's time to go, now it's time to look for the next place. And so without even realizing it, subconsciously, I was feeling like I had to leave and find the next place to live. But what I realized, here, I'll show you my spot, I'll show you my special rock. But I had the epiphany during my silent meditation was that I'm here. I don't have to move, I don't have to run, I don't have to struggle and find, and I don't need to throw myself back on the road. I can actually put down roots and dig deep in one place. Here, I'll show you. So here's the pipe. Here's the pipe. And then, hold the bath. Hold the bath, it's so good. So good, so refreshing. So I sit there, look at my garden, and this is where I'll watch the hummingbirds come. And it's just so beautiful. So I'm grateful to finally be in a place where I can really put down roots. I feel safe, I feel loved, I feel welcome here. I feel like this is a good container for me to create and grow as a person and as an artist and as an entrepreneur and, whatever's coming next. And of course, look up there, the mountains. This is also a beautiful place to welcome others, and Luke and I were just having a meeting and talking about some plans he has for inside the main house here and some dorms and stuff he wants to put in, so we'll be able to host retreats here in the future, when we can all travel again. And that's something I'm really looking forward to because I found something very special here, and I would be very happy to share this energy with others. So maybe that'll be you one day. All right, that's it for now. Oh, and by the way, so this back here right now is nothing, right? A whole lot of nothing next to my house. But the plan is to turn this into my little secret garden. So we're gonna get this paved and like a little seating area here. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, okay, that's what's going on in front of my house. I hope you guys liked that video. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, my love to you all. Mwah.